Peace to the goddess. So this goddess said, "I love you, girl, and I know I got it in me to accept this, but I need more. Tell me more because this ain't a easy pill to swallow, but I'm willing to try." And that right there, that is the energy that we need. Open-minded people. We have to be open-minded. These are like new concepts. Polygamy was once new to me. But once we look at the benefits of polygamy, once we really like break it down, I got you, sister. And I do want to make a disclaimer. Although in that video, I'm talking about the nature of men, and I'm, trying to put everybody on to the fact that most men are naturally polygamous and that monogamy is slavery. But, I got to go deeper into the monogamy and slavery part. But disclaimer that not all men are equipped for polygamy emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I don't want to just say financially, but in a stable type of position. So even though it's most men's nature in this modern day society, that is not something that's practiced a lot for a lot of reasons. So let me tell you why monogamy is slavery. Monogamy was something that was pushed onto the melanated man because he was building a village, he was building legacy, building a kingdom, and that was something that they could not allow. So that is a big reason why monogamy is slavery. It's trying to suppress the black man, trying to make the black man docile so he does not spread his seed, trying to make him think that being with more than one woman is shunned upon, looked down upon, when it's really in his nature, and he knows innately that's how he builds his kingdom. So another reason why monogamy is slavery is because it's shrinking the black man's mind. It's shrinking like his vision for the future. It's like him naturally going against what he naturally feels. He's going against himself. So that's boxing him in a lot of different ways. So monogamy is something that puts a man in a cage and tells him that it's love. And again, not every man is going to decide to be polygamous. Monogamy is also slowing down the bloodline. Like I said in the video that you responded to, Goddess, when you're pregnant and when you're pregnant for 9 months plus, that is a time that your king can also be building the kingdom because you cannot conceive during that time. So it only makes sense. Right now it is a psychological war. It's a war on survival. It's a war on the divine gene, the melanated gene, not mixing and splicing it, but the divine gene of the black family. And monogamy honestly slows our numbers down. The black man is the original man, and if he can't multiply and multiply, that slows his numbers down, and eventually our people decline. And we have to remember that every womb is a portal, every child is a legacy, and we shouldn't want to limit that in any way based off of jealousy or our own insecurities, because it really comes from insecurities. Because once you really put it together, once you really think about it in nation building and legacy, generational wealth, polygamy makes a lot of sense. So monogamy is something that separates women. If the man goes over here, he's cheating, jealous, like it's different things like that. But in sacred polygamy, it's a sacred union that you have with your sister. You're working together, you're building. It's not jealousy. You're also raising the children in unity in an environment that is supportive, that is nurturing. You're building together, you're healing, you're pulling in different resources. It's just a lot of growth. But Goddess, the main thing, polygamy is revolution, and it's a threat to black power. It's a threat to black power. Because just think about it. Imagine every black man having like 3 wives. They're all growing their own food. They're raising high vibrational children that have divine knowledge of self. They're raising high vibrational children. And like I said, they're farming, they're growing their own foods. They're learning about astrology. They're homeschooling and they're healing. Now, this is nation building. And the system fears this because it means no more dependence. And I do have a video on the Willie Lynch letter that you should definitely go check out because they want us to depend on them for the rest of our lives. They want us to have as much dependence on them, on their system, on their school system. They don't want us to be independent, and they definitely don't want the black man, the original man, to step into his power. With polygamy, that means no more division, and that means no more control. This is just facts, goddess. A lot of the, we see a lot of monogamous relationships that, just don't work out. And I'm not saying every relationship don't, but I'm just saying a lot of them. And we have to just accept that that's just what it is. A lot of men genuinely don't want to be monogamous, and men also have to be honest and let women know that they are not monogamous. Don't let other people make you feel like you have to be a certain way. Like I said, not everybody's polygamous, but I am definitely going to keep talking about polygamy and the black man stepping into his power, and the fact that they don't want the black family to come together. There's a reason why the Willie Lynch letter exists. We must be some very, very powerful beings if it's so much put into place, and there's so much, they're studying our melanin, like there's so much done to stop us from reaching our fullest potential and from knowing who we actually are. It makes me curious. It always makes me wonder. So, I'm gonna put out some more videos, and thankful that you are open and that you are willing to try in this, because it's very important that our black women are open and are willing, that we build this sisterhood, this sacred sisterhood, because we really need each other. We need each other. And the black woman needs to heal. We have to heal because the matriarch must come together again. The matriarch has to come together. They want separation, they want division. We can't have separation and division anymore. Like I said, this is about the survival of the black family.